Yeah, not good enough. Gotta do better. Come on, dude. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to crash. Karma's gonna get me back for that. CPUs like to get revenge. Yep, just as I was saying. Wow, what a line. Can't believe I actually caught the ground back up after the crash. this is gonna be tough. Okay, final turn here. I'm gonna need a miracle. Come on, can we pass? Can we pass, please? Oh my gosh, acceleration, please. Yes, dude! Yes! Oh my gosh, it's just barely possible to come in first here. If you have the best possible car that's legal for this race. We somehow managed to get ahead of the pack at the beginning. I can't believe I won after getting into that crash. You can see my car is like all dinged up. I won by 0.076 seconds. This took... Yeah, that was like a couple hours of attempts. Holy moly. You don't really get that good of a reward for this, because this is just... It's not really a cup, it's just kind of a, like a single race. Or how do I explain it? I don't know how to explain it, but this is like as hard as the CPUs get. It took me a couple hours to come in first. I came in second like several times. Okay, let's check out the replay. The beginning is just insane because you have to fight your way through the crowd, and I had to figure out a strategic way to do it semi-consistently, but usually I don't make it through the beginning. Oh my gosh, the beginning is just insane. It's so hard to get through the beginning without getting bumped into and getting crashed. If you don't take the turns perfectly, they'll just catch up to you, bump you, and yeah. And I'm like 70% sure that this game has a revenge mechanic where if you bump a CPU and it messes them up, they'll bump you right back. Because I noticed that I get bumped into a lot less when I don't bump into other cars. This is my favorite car, as good as you can make a car, while still being legal for this race. I had to use... Wow, they made it just barely possible to come in first. That's insane. You have to get such a good start. You have to... And... I don't know... Yeah. I don't know what to say. But I know this track like the back of my hand now, because it's my favorite track in the game. But yeah, in this race I did fine-tune my car a bit from the last video, because I wanted to upgrade to the best tires in the game. So I had to, but when I upgraded to the best tires, it made my car too good to be legal. So what I did was I put a power restrictor on my car to slightly downgrade the horsepower, and I put a ballast on my car to slightly raise the weight. So now, instead of my horsepower being 1066, it's like 1010 or something, like just over 1000. So I still got that 1K horsepower, but with the best tires, which makes a big difference with grip. So let's see, this is like the second lap. And the final lap was crazy. Wait, is this where I get bumped into? Is it in the I think it's the end of the second lap. Is this where I, like, hit the car and then he gets revenge? It's all a blur. I'm focused so much on it. Wait, is this it? Oh yeah, I, like, bumped that car. Then he does not like that, and then I think he, like, really bumps me back here. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. But in real life, I would have been out of commission, but luckily, collision physics, only unrealistic thing about this game. Usually that would be too much of a mistake to still win the race. Because I came in second like 6 times before I came in first on this winning attempt. And in all the times I came in second, I did not have any crashes like that. So this is the final lap now, I believe. I just raced so good in the final lap. That's what was the difference. I think I'm coming up on the second place car ahead of me. And this is not like the other races you see in my other videos where I can do the turns mediocre and make it up on the straightaway, because the other cars are just as fast as me on the straightaway. Well, sometimes they don't. It depends on the car, but I can't make up nearly as much ground on the straightaway as in the other races. So, you can see my car's all scuffed up. Okay, so I'm in second now. There's only a few turns left, and I know I've come in second like 6 times before trying to win in this final stretch, so I just had to go as fast as I could in the final turns. But it's so hard. Oh yeah, I took an aggressive line on the grass there. First place car is right ahead of me, that yellow car. And this is the hairpin turn. And I just went as fast as I could without risking disaster. Wow, wow, that's really fast for that hairpin turn. And then I'm like accelerating, like, please tell me my horsepower is good enough. Accelerating. It's a photo finish right there, but you can tell I'm clearly ahead. Wow. They made it just barely possible to come in first on the hardest difficulty, because you can't really make your car better than this and still have it be allowed in this race, as far as I know. There's probably something I don't know, but I did my absolute best to get the best car I could. Finished with a time of 5:49, and you might think that because I had that crash that I could do way better than this, but trust me, I came in second so many times trying to get first. I came in second so many times trying to get first without any crashes like that, and I still couldn't get in first. The crash that happened is not indicative. That does not mean this is easy just because I crashed like that and still won. The only reason why I was able to still win is because when I crashed, I intentionally let my car keep spinning around instead of fighting against the spin. So I just so happened to spin around and be facing forward again. And it just worked out, and I was able to do the final lap like really, really aggressively, like pushing the limits on how fast I could do those turns without hitting the wall. And I only won by 1/10 of a second. Took a couple hours of attempts. Thanks for watching. This is probably the highest skill thing I've done so far in the game. And yeah, thanks for checking this out.